Business organisations in Scotland are having to specialise. The Power Lunch Club, which runs events in Edinburgh, Glasgow and now in Aberdeen, started off as a networking group, but in the past few months has changed its focus completely.
Our Lunch Club has changed. We've rebranded it. We do it by invitation only. It's exclusively for company directors, chairmen of the board, CEOs, that type of thing. Where they get together, meet over an informal lunch, build relationships with each other, because we're a great believer in successful people meet with other successful people to become even more successful. So that's the format of what we do, and the reason why we do what we do. The speakers we have include people like Stewart Kirkpatrick, who's recently launched a new digital online newspaper for Scotland, the Caledonian Mercury.
The success of newspaper sites in recent years has been down to their performance on Google News and their ability to optimise themselves for that. Obviously, we'll be following that as well. However, the secret to what we're doing is that we're doing an awful lot of social media outreach for every single story. So we'll go out and use Facebook, Twitter, Bebo, what have you, to identify individuals who are interested in certain topics, and then we will contact them or the groups they're members of to give them information about that topic when we've posted a story on it.
But looking further forward, are you actually looking beyond Scotland to, for example, the people in the USA, Canada, who are part of the Scottish diaspora?
No, absolutely. A big part of our strategy is to reach Scots abroad, and unlike newspapers that have gone before us, we're going to try and make money out of them in significant numbers. There's a huge number of people around the world who are interested in what's happening in Scotland. There's a huge number of people interested in Scottish history, which is why the Caledonian Mercury has a heritage section. So absolutely, we have to reach out to them, and we have to get them involved in what we're doing on the site.
It's fine setting up a new Scottish newspaper, but part of the problem is actually going to be getting advertising. So what sort of response have you had from the people who buy media, from the advertising agencies and so forth?
We've had a fairly positive response. I mean, we managed to launch with paid advertising on the site, which is very encouraging, and we're at the moment doing a big push to go out and find people ready to sponsor us. Now we have a story to tell. To be honest, it's quite difficult to sell advertising on the site before we launched it, because we wouldn't tell anyone what it was called. And it's a bit difficult to say to people, we've got no audience and I can't tell you your name, but would you like to give us some money? However, now we've got a great story to tell. In the first week we had something like 150,000 unique users visiting the site, and we've got a quality product we can finally show off. So now we're taking that message out to the market, and certainly the response I've had so far has been positive.
We also bring in other speakers who are successful in their particular field, successful businessmen and women. People like Sharon Gill, who has sold his restaurant chain in Glasgow, but people who have built up kind of their businesses over the years to a couple of £1 million turnover, people who have achieved great things. That's what we do, so that they can feed back to our members the kind of experiences that they've had and pass it on to our members as well.